Welcome to In the Field Radio, 91.3 FM WVKR, Poughkeepsie Independent Radio. I'm Erin Boogie. I'm here with Miss Lady D.
What's going on? How y'all doing?
And we're here with the gentlemen of Too Humble Productions.
Yes.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
No doubt. So, podcast, welcome to radio.
Yeah.
Thank you. New experience,
Unfortunately, we have to pre-record thanks COVID.
Happens.
COVID.
But usually what we do is in the beginning is we do a little bit of like current topics, and then we'll interview you guys, and then we'll outro.
Okay.
So,
that sounds great.
Let's start with Benny the Butcher getting shot today.
I was ready to cry
A
this
lot
morning.
of shootings.
I literally almost cried this morning.
Yo, right
Not
after,
Benny, take me
I
with
mean,
him.
Boosie got shot
Take
yesterday.
me, Lord,
Right.
instead.
King Von.
Not Benny.
Mo
You
died
love
like a couple days
Yeah.
ago in his
Benny,
own city. Like,
Yeah.
it's been
Benny,
getting
man.
crazy out here in the rap game.
One thing I can say, that bullet wound probably gonna level him up though. As far as like,
Oh yeah,
music.
The next verse he about
just
to
not
say is gonna
even
be
music,
different.
just as like his allure, like just
Yeah.
being like one of the old time great street rappers off rip coming into the game and then you get shot.
I feel like
And
Benny's too
not
old to
trying
be
to give
getting
up your
shot out
chain.
there now.
Right? He's
Like-
he is old.
Listen, man,
You
that's
don't need to be in
spooky.
no beef.
right. Like,
He
That's
just needs
spooky.
to rap and get on with his
get a
life.
bag,
Yeah,
right?
you know they got
Nobody-
beat out.
It was an attempted robbery.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
they
saw
said it
that.
took too long to take him that chain. They
But
probably
the
was about to shoot
the
back.
crazy thing about it is that the people that shot him said that they were taking too long to hand over their chains,
Yeah.
so they shot him
Mhm.
and then took off because they got scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
no chains
what did you
were
accomplish?
required.
Oh, so they didn't get
Robbery
anything.
was-
They said
so
they
that was
pulled
a
up-
half
They
robbery.
pulled up. They
Yeah.
said they pulled up to them on their car, like
Yeah.
in the parking
Yeah.
lot.
It
So
was
I guess it
Walmart.
was more like they backed it out.
Mhm.
Probably told them to toss their chains out the car,
And they didn't.
and instead of tossing the chains, they probably was about to get shot at. So they
Yeah.
just used their common sense, let a couple shots off and ran.
Are they
off.
arrested?
No.
No.
They're still-
Because
they're
why?
still
They,
out
so
there.
they were just speaking about
I would
what they
assume.
did.
Yeah.
That's the new way now. You get on live an hour or 2 hours after you shoot somebody
We
and
in
you
20
talk about it.
We in 2020. If the internet don't see it, it ain't happen.
Right.
That's
You
a
can't
fact.
have it
That's
accredited
a
on
I
your
can't live
name.
like that.
That's a generation
scary.
I
thing.
can't live like that.
Oh, I hate it.
It's scary. Like,
Get on and snitch on yourself. Who does that?
You got to.
because you hard. 'cause
Listen,
you gangster.
kids, don't be snitching on yourself.
You got
And I
to.
was thinking about
Do it for the
why
gram?
there's been
Oh,
this
man.
increase of
The killing.
the killing and shooting in like high profile people.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you don't just go around shooting
Shooting.
rappers. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact. It might be stem from some beef, or just because we're in this COVID situation. People want stuff.
Yeah.
You're walking around with these hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of
measures.
change.
That's just crazy.
I might make a move on you.
I was saying this. to
But
the
what
girl.
about Texas in particular?
Yeah, it's all been in Texas, which is crazy.
Except
Yeah.
for King
Except
Von,
for
that was
King
in
Von, that
Atlanta.
was in
But that
Atlanta.
was a direct result of an incident. Like
that
they,
was a beef
they
situation,
they had
like,
a skirmish that turned violent.
But you see what's crazy how they be telling us, oh, put the guns down, put your hands up. Vaughn didn't come at that man with no type of gun. He went up at him with straight hands and fists and died. Like, it's sad. You can't even fight regular in 2020. Gotta have a weapon with you.
That's crazy.
I don't like that.
No.
I don't know.
I don't like
Nah.
that at all.
And,
And it's something I think I think that like us that have platforms, like we need to speak out on those things. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
I agree.
Definitely.
It's definitely a responsibility that we have.
It's more so glorified now. I feel like everybody be like,
It
oh, yeah.
is.
And
Do you
everybody
think
talking
people
about
should
shit
fight
they
it out? Because some people feel like fighting is not a fair thing. Like
Nobody
there is no
knows
such
how to
thing
fight.
as being fair
People don't
in a
fight.
fight.
People don't know how to.
It's
one,
the
people
parents'
don't know how to
fault.
fight.
Parents
Two,
don't
people
make
know how
they
to fight
parents
fair.
don't make their kids fight. That's what it is. Like if you like, I remember like when I was growing up, I come in the house. If I had a problem, like my mom would come outside with me, but that's just to make sure that nobody violate me. I gotta fight. Like nowadays, people come out, they want to beat up kids. They want to, nobody touching my kid. I beat up parents. I beat up kids.
Yeah.
Like,
Right, like,
why you want to beat up a 5-year-old for
Yeah, that's
punching
Yeah,
another
right.
5-year-old?
Let
Like,
your kid handle
let your
the
5-year-old go
situation,
like or don't. But I'm not like advocating that you. But it's just weird. It's just the generation.
Mm-hmm.
People don't fight no more. People don't teach. They just it's just kids. Like the average kid don't know how to do nothing if it ain't on the computer.
Right,
So
true.
it's
And the
just
parents,
just
not that
asked
the
out.
parents are trying to help them either. Like, I
Oh,
feel like
no.
parents just be letting their kid, if they see that their kid is interested in something, they don't see what it is that they're interested in. They like, oh, okay, they busy. I'm gonna let them rock. Like, that's stupid. That's stupid
Yeah.
parenting to me. Like, that's why you
Yeah.
got kids being aimless right
That's
now.
bad.
a lot of the shooting that happened while I was gone in Poughkeepsie. I'm looking and the kids is 18 years old, 21
Yeah.
years old, taking out 40-year-olds, and I'm like, first of all, why y'all even have a problem with each other? Like this
Yep.
age gap is crazy
I
right
mean,
now. Like
But that's because 40-year-olds don't know that they 40 these days.
They
That's
acting like they true.
Acting like they're
19-year-old kids. That's
I just turned 30 recently, and I'll be like, I don't even be wanting to do certain. Like, I'm naturally, like, because when I was younger, I always was just outside. I got into too much. So, naturally, once I started getting older, I just don't want to do certain stuff no more. Mm-hmm. But it's even worse now because of my age. Like, I literally be like, yo, I'm 30. Like, I'm not even, I'm good.
Not gonna lie,
I'm not even going to be in the same room as that situation just because I'm just not going to do it.
I'm not 30, though.
Welcome to the 30 club.
Yeah,
nothing against all the people who are 30.
We couple years.
But how old are you?
I still got 4 more years.
That's what I'm saying.
Money. That's what I'm saying. He's good money. Nah, he's good money. I feel him because, like, you feel me? 4 years ago, I might be willing to just be in a couple of more situations and mix it.
Yeah, you're right. I don't even like talking about 30. That sounds so weird.
All right. On that note, we're gonna get into some music, and then we'll come back and we'll get into the questions about you guys. Okay?
Yes.
All right. Stay tuned, people. Welcome back to In the Field Radio. I'm Erin Boogie here with Miss Lady D.
Hi.
That's it?
Yes.
And
hey,
Too
we
Humble.
were just talking about, when you're 30, the hangovers are worse. And I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a hangover?
Yes.
I think don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, that shit.
You got one
Do like a hangover bump. Maybe some shit. Some shit to sober y'all up.
All right, so why don't you guys introduce yourselves for the people listening?
All right, well, I'm Cov, Anthony Covington, CEO of Too Humble Productions.
Okay, CEO vibes.
No, yeah, I have to put that out there because it's just it's more than a podcast. Too Humble is the podcast. Too Humble Productions is the actual company, and we plan to do a lot with that. But yeah, that's me. We get.
Yes, sir. My name is Dejan, aka DJ. I'm the co-host of Too Humble. Also, your favorite chef. If you know me, cooking it up.
Cooking?
But
where's dinner?
Yeah, that's a professional chef.
See, we gotta go to
I need to
Five Guys. See. Man, what's good, man? It's your man Vaughn, aka Dutch, co-host of Too Humble. The I guess the eccentric one.
We'll say that.
With the velvet do-rag on.
The professional cursor.
I'm the professional cursor on the show.
That'll be me.
Not here, though.
No.
So just give the people that are listening a little background about the show and how you guys started.
All right, so, Too Humble, it started almost about a year ago. Yeah. Me, DJ, my boy Kenny, Q, Marshawn, Vic, we all decided we wanted to do a podcast. Mm-hmm. We've been talking about it for a while, but we never, made the actual, push to do it. And one day, we had the phone out, we put it out, just started talking. Recorded the podcast. They didn't want me to put it out, though. Because they were like, I don't know. But I was like, nah, I'm putting it out. It is what it is.
We're gonna start. Gotta start somewhere.
Gotta start somewhere. So, we put it out. We got some pretty good feedback. And then from there, it's just been, jumping. We got together. We said we would name it Too Humble. We were all looking for a name.
That took a minute too to really stick on. My bad. To really stick on a name because at the time we didn't really know what was gonna stick to the people and to us. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard to come up with a name,
right?
Because that's with you. You know what I mean? That's your brand. It's got to be
and
forever.
Also, when you explaining the name, you also want to have a message behind it too. So I feel like Too Humble was pretty much we had been too humble. We had been getting talked down to a lot. High school years, you know what I'm saying? People didn't think we was about to do a lot of the stuff that we're doing right now, and we just
here
thought,
you are.
Right, exactly. We thought at the time the name was fitting, so that's how we went with that.
Then after we decided we're gonna do the podcast, I was like, I've had experience in radio. I was on Thunder 102 for a while. I worked for TMZ for a while. I interned for Sports Illustrated, so I've done a lot of stuff in the media. So I was like, I want my own media outlet. So I was like, we can start off with Too Humble, the show, but soon I'm going to be down in the city, with a group of photographers going to places to interview actual celebrities because I know the spots since I worked for TMZ, and I've written some stuff for Sports Illustrated. I want to actually have a sports column in Too Humble. So there's endless amounts of stuff we plan on doing, but the show, that's our first priority right now.
Okay.
Big goals, we like that.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, of course.
You gotta dream big.
So where you guys see yourselves in 5 years?
That's a great question.
Good question. All right, 5 years. In 5 years, I see us. Too Humble Sports is already out.
Yes.
Definitely.
We
are in every high school in the Hudson Valley. right? You know, record like an overtime. So we're gonna be doing that. We're gonna be in the streets of New York, you know, having interviews, taking pictures.
We did that. It's exhausting.
It is. It is very exhausting.
But 100%. The pandemic parked us.
Yeah, that was.
It did most of the stuff.
Yeah. That was the worst part. What else? There's just a whole. We plan to be on a bigger platform and to have our own platform.
I was gonna say our own official studio where people could come and maybe possibly we work with other smaller podcasts. They come and record their show with us at our studio. Just pretty much branching out to the city, the different locations, so that we get our name out there, so that they know that there's a podcast, up and coming podcast, and the 845. So, and also I feel like we might do something with music along the way, because we do interact with a lot of artists and producers. So I would like to see us having some type of studio to have artists come in and work on their music as well.
Talk about the format of the podcast. What type of little segments go down?
Well, it's funny that you said that, because we actually are about to really revamp the format and to really have more solidified segments for the future. That way it's less I wouldn't say confusion, but it's less of what's gonna happen now when this person gets here. You know what to expect when people get here, and it'll make it easier for them, I too feel, especially the artists, as opposed to them coming up here and just winging it, waiting to see what we're going to do, where our energy is going to go, what questions we ask. Maybe we ask this person more questions or better questions than them. So it's actually funny you said that, because that's actually something we was actually just talking about.
Growing pains.
Yeah.
We went through it. Yeah. We get it. 100% we get it.
The original format of the show was basically us just having a group discussion. That was how it started off. And then things happened, so we ended up adjusting the format to, all right, well, we're going to start reaching out to the local artists and local entrepreneurs in the area and see if they want to come up and showcase their talent. So then, as of right now, it's been going great. So, but, it's been a couple times where format maybe seems a little stale almost. So, we want to just, revamp it a little bit, spice it up a little bit so that, nothing gets boring. Everything is always interesting.
That's a fact. I'm not going to lie, when we first started, it was real raunchy. it was bad. Our first episode was called Culture, but after that, right, it went left. You guys ever see $1 Million Worth of Game?
Yeah.
All right, so we tried to emulate it a little bit, but it just went left. It was just too much outlandish things, and I was like, I don't know if we will get the viewers we want.
Right, with what we were
all
talking about.
What we were talking about. At least not yet. You can't start off like that. So that's where all right, let's switch it up, do what we got to do so we can get this audience.
Right.
And then once we get to that platform where we can say whatever we want, then
pull a couple rings back. Let it go. Not too crazy.
And it's always evolving. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's always going to change. So that's just part of the game.
As everything does.
Yep.
Sometimes it's on the person that comes there. If you don't have questions for them, maybe they barely do anything.
Right?
Sometimes I'm like, what am I going to ask? And they don't even have a project coming out.
That happens to me, all the time. We're sitting there, I'm like, what are we going to do?
Right, and we'll sit there, and when I'm good at going off of the energy of the interview, so I'll see that they don't really want to talk too much. I might give him a look, and then me and him will, continue with the rest of the conversation and go on to the next question, so it don't seem dry. Because who wants to sit there and interview and be like, "Oh, what project you got on? You working on? Oh, this one."
And that's where
and then it be quiet.
That we had to learn early on that it's okay to say no to people and tell them to hit you back when they have a project coming out or a video coming out or something that you could talk about. Otherwise, it's like they come up and you just kind of stare at each other.
But that's also something that we was talking about. For me, they put all the groundwork in for this. I was a fan at first, I'm just watching, and I'm noticing as the traction starting to gain around and how it is. I just noticed that everybody not necessarily wants to be a part of it, but everybody wants to be seen. But as it's to the point where it's I know from their point of view, they want everybody to be seen because that's the purpose of the podcast. They want the 845 to be on the map. But at that point, you got to think about you almost diminishing your brand by oversaturating it.
Right.
So I know once he brought me in, and I know he wanted me to he didn't want me to just be in as a yes man. He wanted me to actually have input. So that was one of the first things that I told him. We can't just have everybody come up no more. It just can't happen no more, especially not now because of what we're trying to establish and what we're trying to be and become. So that's like another thing that we started as far as like different like scenarios and stuff. We also said that we're gonna have to revamp about how and who and when and what, especially.
Yes.
It's
Right.
what like if like it's not a problem because like we're all for the 845. So if you're from the 845 and what you got going on is for the 845, we're gonna support it. But what are you bringing? Like like we're not just gonna put you in front of the camera just because.
Exactly.
Make sure you're taking your craft serious before we put
That's
you on
what
our
it is.
side.
Everybody just
because
wanna
it
be in
reflects
front
on
of
your brand too.
Exactly.
And you guys have freestyles on the show,
Yeah.
which is different
That's
from
like
what
damn
everybody
near
else
a
does
highlight.
around here.
Yes.
Yeah.
That really is
That's
the
what people
highlight
be
of
wanting,
the show.
especially when it's rappers. Like they want the rappers to freestyle.
Yeah.
Like so, we want to hear you rap. Like it's good to hear some music. It's good to hear some songs, but
Can you
9
really
times out of
rap?
10,
Right.
you know what it is. 9 times out of 10, the up and coming artists out here, they don't really, really focus on the engineering part of it. So they're not bringing good sounding music up there. So people don't really want to hear bad sounding music. That's also might be bad music on top of that. Like don't have
they
it
get real
sound
upset
bad
when
and
you
the
tell them
song
that.
suck. Yeah.
Oh, you don't
my
even
goodness.
know.
No,
Should
we do know because on the radio, it's not like we're just like broadcasting on Facebook or whatever. Like
Okay.
it has to actually sound on
Sound-
point, otherwise it'll be
Yes.
distorted
Right,
on the
right,
radio.
right.
So we have to listen to everything before we play it because
It gets crazy.
we played some crazy stuff when we
Yeah.
had another
Yeah.
DJ that was bad,
She had
and
to
we turned
I wasn't gonna go there.
somebody's
but
song down last week, and
people
been getting
freak
harassed.
They went
out.
on a
We've been
Facebook
getting harassed
rant.
ever since.
Yes.
Ever since
Oh,
that.
I'm tired of the disrespect.
Bro, yes.
My inbox
You know what?
will get
We're
rid of
tired
that.
of the
I was
disrespect.
not- They
Right,
said I
right.
was not for the 845 because they had a studio. We said congratulations for opening the studio. I just said that they should not record themselves there.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah, that's
Let
right.
other people record there,
That's
you
your
know,
choice,
and
right.
they was not happy. And I was like,
No,
okay, well.
that night that she said that, I had taken NyQuil and I knocked out. The next day I woke up and it was like Facebook blew
storm.
up.
He made a whole
Yeah.
video.
Like,
See?
I was like, what happened?
Yeah, the episode
That's
from the
crazy.
comments, it was a little crazy in the comments, and then after that,
Yeah.
the next day, Facebook was up. After that, like, oh.
But
well,
don't you
I'm
feel
never
like the
going back.
artists need to respect us platforms as well? Like, put together a bio, send over a press release. Like, when you email something to us, tell us what you want. Don't just send me a SoundCloud link.
But I said
And they
that's
want you to
that's also on us though. That's also on us because we would have to have consistency. So if we're gonna hold one artist to that status,
Oh,
we
no,
gotta
yeah.
have
Yo, standards
everybody.
across
Well,
the board.
listen, every artist knows when they come out to the show, we hit them with, we need a bio, we need the music you want us to play, the beats you want, all that. They take forever to send them, right? Then if they send a bio, it's like 5 words, nothing that I'm going to really be able to...
I'm the best.
Saying
Get
Yeah,
questions
to,
are-
I'm
to,
the
to
best.
speak on.
845.
Yeah, I'm the best.
See you soon.
Right? Then you got people.
Let's work.
I had to tell people like,
We
yo,
working.
if you send us stuff, right? Send us your IG profile name
Right.
or your Facebook profile name. Don't just send us a SoundCloud link and then expect for us to know who you are.
Right.
Like it's
It's crazy. What kind of things do people say? I like that you guys have people call in.
Right.
And
Oh, yeah.
we can have people call in. They just typically don't.
I encourage it more.
But
yeah.
so what do they say
What do
on
they
there?
say? It's a.
What did
All
they
right,
say?
so we got sometimes.
What was the funny one? Was that with Tony E?
Yeah,
When the
that
girl
was-
called in?
Oh, that was the second night in a row though. Same girl. The first night before she called in, said some things we can't say on the radio, and yeah, and was like, oh, I want to do such and such to him over there. The guy was like, oh, keep that to yourself. It is what it is because he has a girlfriend, right? The next day, Tony E comes up, same caller, no caller ID, calls back up, saying some more outlandish stuff. But I mean,
Crazy.
besides
To the
that,
next guest?
yeah,
Yes, to the next guest. Same energy too, pretty much. Like same. Oh, I want to
Yeah.
do this, and this.
yeah, about riding
Oh,
horses.
she was lonely.
on some next level stuff,
Yeah.
and it's like
I
get, and I feel like my frustration with those calls be like, I understand people want to call in and be funny and all of that, like, but at the end of the day, we trying to conduct something here, like, we want people to call in with real feedback, real input, you know what I'm saying, and
What's your real frustration with it?
If you want me to talk about, I'm not here for people being stupid.
That's
you don't like stupid people.
Me personally, I'm a Howard Stern fan. You feel me?
Yeah.
Personally am with all the antics. I feel like that's the stuff that people want to watch. That's the people that. So I'm good on that. Like, I feel like
it adds flavor.
And it's not to mention, I mean, like at the end of the day, it's entertainment. Like we're sitting in front of a camera, in front of microphones. If you can't distinct that from reality, then you got something going on at home where you just need to get your mental right. If you see something on the camera and it's making you that hurt that you need to react on it, or take it out on somebody for doing what they're supposed to do. Like at the end of the day, like this is our job, or like the ultimate goal for us is to get money off this. We're not doing this just to have fun. We're not doing this because we bored. Like we're trying to make this into a business.
Yeah, right.
So as if it's the entertainment business, you would have to understand that something is going to happen. Things are going to happen like that because that's what entertainment is. So it's just people just gotta grow up.
Yeah, sometimes I don't like stuff, and I'm like. But it's entertaining.
See, me, I love everything. I love everything on the internet, especially Facebook. Like, it's just all jokes. Like, it's nothing I could look on it. It's nothing I could get on the internet one day, and Facebook is really going to have me mad. Like, damn.
Oh, no.
And I know it's people like that because I've seen them. I've seen people get on the internet. It's like, damn. I'm like, messed up off the internet.
Oh, man. Edit.
Yeah.
Control, Alt, Delete.
He's like, oh, man.
They find us.
How much time we have
Good thing we
left?
still on Corona pre-record, right?
What?
I said good thing we on Corona pre-record, or that would have got ugly.
No, because there's a button in the station that we can press to, like, edit it
out.
Okay.
You know what's funny about that? I just seen the KG thing where he had the cussing button on his show.
That was on a TV show when it was on TNT, though. That's it. Had to do that, though. That TNT
The person who cursed the worst on our show
I knew this was
like a mom of 5. Like, she was like a mom. I'm like...
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
And the whole show
I say that to her.
You never met my mom?
Whoa.
You never met my mom? Her English is very selective.
Yeah, she was wild in the mouth.
I was like,
We
weren't
prepared for that.
I feel like the more kids you get, the less like English you want to speak. It's just all brutal. It's just all brutal words coming towards you.
All right, so who would be your dream guest? Anybody?
Right now?
Braun.
Oh, yeah. That's it. You're actually the first.
No hesitation. Braun.
It is what it is. Like, if we got LeBron up in there.
He agrees with you.
I don't think we probably wouldn't do any more shows. I think I'd be content.
I would die.
Chill out. Like, what you mean?
Except Brown for an hour.
That's gonna be the thing.
What do I do after that? Like,
Right?
there's nothing. What am I gonna do tomorrow after today? I got to chill with LeBron.
Figure out the next episode.
I don't know.
What is y'all talking about?
Like
what?
the rest of the week is
Who's
canceled.
coming? We got to do the Mike Banks episode after Braun. Like,
Yeah.
it's a dub, my boy. it's clip. I might quit, boy. We won.
But music-wise, if it was music, I don't know.
It doesn't have to be music. It can be anybody.
Okay.
For us right now, especially being the upstate thing, for me personally, if we could get Griselda to come up there, I
That'd be
know
fire.
it would it. It would just
Or Party Fontaine.
I'm not even worried about Party no more. I catch him when I catch him. Party, you write 2 songs for Cardi B, you think it's good. We'll catch him when we catch him. That 845 thing, people, it's easy to tat it, but when you got to actually, God forbid you actually got to do something out of your comfort zone for the 845, then it turns into, we begging and stuff like,
Facts,
we'll catch him when he catch him.
No? You guys tried it?
Yeah, we tried.
Fortunately for us, Party's not on a level that it's not too hard to get on.
Oh, yeah,
All we got to do is put enough work, and we can have our our stuff to where it's like Party might have to come, so we're not tripping off that.
See, we haven't even reached out because we felt like it just wasn't going to work. You know what I mean?
I feel like, what is he doing?
Yeah.
Yo, we got people
I'm just
spamming
saying,
him,
that
bro.
last project that he put out.
I haven't even.
How did that go? I mean, I listened to it.
Not just that.
He did enough to where it's like he could feel probably. Party got heat. That's the worst part. I would never sit here and act like he don't. I'm a big Party fan.
Yeah,
I listen to a lot of Party music. He's in my rotation. He's in my playlist. So.
But you know what? So we also felt like we're not at a level where we could help him. You know what I mean? But we're trying to help.
100% we're not. 100% we're not.
So for us and for our brand, we just didn't feel like it was the right fit.
And the thing about it is,
I wanted him to talk about how he wants to be like a solo artist or is, but still writes for people, and there's just other ways to get into the industry than just my music and me or whatever.
That's true. Coming at it from that angle would fit.
You could come through a different angle. And I think people needed to hear that.
I know our platform isn't, I guess, for him and his view big enough yet. But the thing about it is, I know when our platform gets to that level, we won't even want him no more. So it's like,
and that's completely
it's
acceptable.
cool.
I think
It's very
you know what
cool.
I mean?
It's very cool to when you feel like you're in a position to where you could throw your nose up. But I already know how that goes. And like I said, like I'm not in the industry or nothing like that, but I know where the level that party's on. It's not hard to attain as far as not even like money. Not talking about money, nothing. I'm talking about just clout, just where you at. Like he's like what? He's like probably not. I don't even think he might be B-list. He might still be a C-list celebrity. So it's not really hard to catch that. Feel me?
His deal is for writing. It's not even for
himself. And that's what I'm saying.
So
we not tripping off that. Like I said, I'm still a fan, very big fan.
Right.
Yeah.
Black History Month still. I knock that every day. That's one of my favorite songs and videos. He's still very, very goaty. He still put a lot of bops together, but it is what it is.
Yeah. It'd be nice though.
It would be epic. I feel like it would be epic. It would be
just for the
him.
hate,
It would be all on him too. It's not like we're saying like he has to come here to prove something to us. It would be literally him going out on the wing. So it's not like we're acting like that wouldn't be him. But at the end of the day, it's just I feel like this is something that's established. I feel like at this point, if you in the 845 and you notice something that's not going nowhere, we're only gonna get bigger and better. Definitely. So I feel like if you was a staple in the 845, you would take pride in that and want to. But that's just the type of person I am, and I know I would be if I was in that position. And everybody don't have the same principles and morals in life, so I don't trip off it.
All right, well, I think we're going to get into some more music. Are you guys going to send us energy so we can get into energy?
Yeah. Shout out Jahad Bryant. Jahad Bryant _. Go follow.
Shout out
That was a tough one.
Y'all going to love this record.
That was a tough one.
All right, we'll be right back. Welcome back to In the Field Radio. I'm Erin Boogie here with Lady D.
Yo.
And we got Too Humble still in the building.
Hey.
Yes.
So we're not sure if we're playing energy? So that might not have been the song we cut to.
Yeah.
To be honest, if you just go to Kids Bop and listen to like anything, same vibe.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Yo, Hard, if you listening to
I
this,
feel like
I
you
love
violated
you,
it
man.
worse than we did the other day.
It's all love here,
Yeah, Hard.
You know me, I ain't a rap, but I ain't bring that.
It was cute. Maybe we gotta play it for some kids. Maybe the kids.
Kids
Yeah,
Bop.
you might
See what I'm
like
saying?
y'all gotta listen.
You know what? That's a whole new
Make the world
demographic.
go round
Y'all
sometimes.
gotta listen to
kids
his
is making
other
people
spend.
bops. He got
Make a
Thanksgiving.
tiki-taki.
No,
Thanksgiving.
really?
I'm telling you, he's a theme type of, he's not even a rapper.
Oh
He's
my God.
he's a what could we say? He's an artist. He's an entertainer. He's an actor. He's a
Jack of
host.
all trades.
He does a lot. You go up to Buffalo every day at 6:00. It's 6:00, baby. It's hotty hot. Like they're playing
that's
this.
the song that
Play,
come on.
make Buff rough again. Like he
Yeah.
made that. Like he's
Really?
That's wild.
yeah.
Hey, that's
crazy in
cool.
Buffalo.
That's a fact. And that's where it started.
Mm-hmm.
We was up there, Buffalo
boy,
State.
Buffalo.
Shout out Buff.
I would say that it's cold down there and all that.
The real upstate.
For
Stop,
real.
stop calling here upstate because
Yeah.
it's not. Buffalo is upstairs.
Shout out Buff. Shout out Buffalo State. UB. All of them.
All right, so why don't you
Too
guys
much
tell our
coolness.
listeners where they can find you?
Oh, yes. You guys can find us on Facebook, Too Humble Productions LLC. You can find us on YouTube, Too Humble Productions. Go subscribe to the page, please. We're on Instagram, Too Humble Productions _. We're on Twitter, Too Humble Productions. We don't really use a Twitter like that, but you can go follow us anyway.
Same.
You can follow me, Anthony,
what's your
2 underscores, 2Ys23. And yeah. Oh, also, we are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all the audio streaming sites.
Yeah. You can follow me on IG at D5EJY19. That's the only socials I got right now, so that's where you can catch me at.
You can follow me on Instagram, HG_Dutchie. You can follow me on Snapchat, LifeGang_Dutchie.
It is funny on Snapchat with him.
Yeah, the Snapchat, you know, Snapchat is a little different audience, so, you know, you could be. My mom
busy
don't got
on
no Snap.
Snapchat.
My mom don't got no
got
Snap.
Snap.
That's all it is.
Right.
Snapchat
My mom
is-
get on Facebook like 3 times a week, so I can't really OD the way I want. And then, you know, them Facebook bands, they come fast. Marky Z be on me. So,
And you guys go live Monday through Friday.
Yes, Monday through Friday, sometimes Saturdays, but 7:30. Monday through Friday, catch us. We're there. Sometimes, you know, it might be 7:35 because, you know, we go on color
Human.
people times here.
We're human.
Right.
So we get it.
Stuff happens.
What day does the podcast come out?
Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we go
They
live.
broadcast live.
every
And
single
every
day.
episode.
is right. As soon as it's done, it's on Facebook. Then I chop some stuff up, put stuff on YouTube here and there, depending on like if we have a rapper or if there was good segments or such and such like that. But besides that, Monday through Friday, it's on there every single day.
Who do you guys have coming up this week?
Monday we got Chase Bank. Tuesday, I'm about to tell you right now. So we got Chase Bank tomorrow. Tuesday we got Lucid LB. Wednesday it's just the music review.
Who y'all are brave.
Yeah. Thursday we got Rodney or Sir Confidence, and then Friday we got Ty. And they're all rappers this week, so this week is just all music.
A lot of bars.
And you guys have any events or anything coming up?
Not yet. We're getting into that.
We're thinking about doing a New Year's podcast and staying live for a couple hours for New Year's. I know everybody not gonna go out. I assume some people going to stay at home. So we're thinking about we're talking about it. We're figuring it out. We're trying to see exactly what times and how long. But we're thinking about we're gonna bring in a New Year's with Too Humble with everybody on Facebook Live who wants to be a part of that.
And maybe what's your email too, so that way people can get in touch with you guys.
TooHumbleProductions@gmail.com. But also December 5th is our 1 year anniversary.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So tune into the show. We're trying to put something special together, but definitely tune in. December 5th, put that on your calendars. It's a Saturday, 7:30. We're going to be lit, as well as on New Year's as well.
Yeah, and if we do New Year's, we're going to do it like an open door type of thing. So anybody, if they want to come for the whole night, you can pull up, come rap, come chill.
Yeah, let's
come
talk.
Yeah. You want to just come say something, I don't know. But thinking about doing like a New Year's party for Too Humble.
Well, thank you guys for coming through.
Thank you for having us.
We super appreciate it. I wish we had more time. We don't have unlimited time like you guys.
It's all right. You guys got to come up with us.
Definitely.
Anytime. Let us know when we're there.
Take that 2 hour ride.
For real.
It felt like it.
All right, and we got
2 hours.
Hour and a half.
Really?
Yeah.
Hour and a half.
Something like it.
To where?
Liberty.
West Bumba.
Oh, yeah.
People still do live there.
Narnia.
Narnia. All the black people in Liberty are currently in this studio.
Hey,
yes.
yo.
We all right here.
Realistically.
Flip it
all right,
over
and then
like
on November 28th, you can catch us in the Field Radio at Stop and Shop.
Fire.
Holiday Stop and Shop, 88 Broadway in Newburgh. We'll be there at a table. I like giving away money.
It's not the grocery store Stop and Shop.
No.
It's a place where you could grab your Christmas gifts. We'll have new merch available from 3 to 8 p.m.
That's dope.
But y'all giving away money, though?
There are giveaways. Money. Yep.
Giving away money.
We get in that?
So you
keep the flyer and find the info.
88 Broadway, November 28th. Come by. Come to our table.
Did Biden clear anybody's stimmy here? Because Biden ain't send no stimmy my way.
Seriously? Yeah, no, I got it.
Right. So no stimulus.
That's part of how I got a new car.
Talk about it.
But you can find us everywhere at In the Field Radio, info at inthefieldradio.com. Peep the website. That's where we post all our interviews. You can find us where all podcasts are, YouTube, the usual. Right?
The usual.
And your handle's tricky.
It's not that tricky.
It's got an underscore.
Ooh,
all right.
The underscore does make
THEE lady _D.
Okay.
And Erin Boogie everywhere. Thank you guys again for coming through.
Thank you for having us. This was great.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for tuning into In the Field Radio, and we'll catch y'all next week.
Bye.